Hello, you have reached Tarot University, and I'm going to be doing my 9-card spread for you this evening. It's going to be Taurus Love Reading. This is going to be from, I realize I'm late, it's going to be from February 1st through the 15th. So let's see what's going on with Tauruses. Their love reading. This will be for Taurus rising, Venus, Moon, and Sun. And always remember that the reading can be vice versa. You know, if you say your partner's here and Taurus is here, you know, it can always swap if it makes more sense that it's following along the lines that it's your partner's or yours, whoever it applies to the best. Because I've had readings that, I've had comments where people would send me and say, oh, the reading was accurate, it's just that it was, you know, crossed, but it made sense to them, so they could apply it to their situation. All right, so Taurus's love life for Valentine's Day, right? Valentine's Day is coming. It's almost here. I'm going to try to shorten this one up. Aries was a little long, so I'm going to try to make this one more in the 20-minute zone. I think I went to 40 minutes on the Aries one. Okay, this is going to be a 9-card spread, and what it is I take your energies, Taurus, your blocks, and your desires, your energy, your desires, your blocks, and your outcome, and I do the same thing for your partner. Okay. And then kind of try to see what's going on. February 1st through the 15th. Okay. Back to make some more room and get started. My neighbor's having a party next door. Who needs to go out on a Saturday night? Got a party going on next door. Okay, Taurus's love life. Cards don't want to shuffle anymore. Okay, it's a good sign. Okay, Taurus, the first card out is going to be your energy, and then your partner, and then the two of you together. This is your side, Taurus, partner side. Okay. All right, so I'm going to be doing clarifications on each card too. So I got for your energy was the 9 of Swords. So some of you Tauruses, it's not going to apply for all, but for some of you with your Moon, Venus, and rising sun sign in Taurus will be experiencing, you're going through some kind of you know, like insomnia, you know, where you're not feeling well, your thoughts are driving you. It's like a freight train, it can't stop, and it's no wonder you've got Uranus in your sign, Taurus. And I know what that energy feels like. It's very, very high vibrational. It can cause insomnia. But this card is indicative of somebody that's suffering of, you know, like worry, anxiety, even depression. It can be. Okay, so going back in the past, worrying about what's happened and all the things that coulda, shoulda, woulda happened, and then, you know, switching over from the past into the future and worrying about what's coming up. Is it going to be more of the same? or you know what's going to happen. That type of energy is going on with some of you Tauruses, are experiencing that with your partner. Okay, it's not a very pleasant energy to deal with, and you know, as the planets move, it alleviates. So mostly, if it is from Uranus, it would be the Tauruses that are born in the earlier decan of, if you break 1 to 30 days into 3 parts, it would be the first 10 days of Taurus. Okay, so I believe it's like the 21st of April to maybe, you know, like maybe the 1st or 2nd of May. Those people born in that area there, this would be affecting more so, but it could be affecting any one of you Tauruses, okay? That is the energy that came out in the card reading. Okay, so we're going to do a clarification on that. And I did already shuffle these. Give it another shuffle. So let's see what's going on with Taurus energy. Why do they have the 9 of Swords? Why does Taurus have the 9 of Swords? Taurus have the 9 of Swords. So I got the Wheel of Fortune, which is really good. It's in the upright. Seven of Cups, and you also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, you know, what you have here is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have it with the Wheel of Fortune. You're worried about something that probably doesn't need for you to worry about because of the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. I am getting the 7 of Cups, giving you a little bit of, you know, Uranus is big already with, you know, a lot of energy coming through, a lot of ideas popping in your head with this card, you know, making it go really fast. And then you have the 7 of Cups making you dream big, you know, see a lot of different things that you want to do, or a lot of different things that you're worried about. You know, I think this is pertaining, I'm going to lean that way right now a little bit, that, you know, some Tauruses might be worried about money. And I say that because the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. So either that, or you have a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy that you're dealing with, that you know, you're having all these hopes and dreams and wishes to come true with, right? And you're worried sick because you have all these dreams that you want to come true, but this person's not cooperating. This person is not on board with the situation. Okay, so some of you, it's going to hit for money. You know, that maybe you're having some kind of worries about money. I'm not saying you're having money problems, but maybe worried about money. And others of you, I see, are worried about plans, hopes, and dreams. You know, the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright, it denotes success in the situation. So, you know, if you're doing the law of attraction, it's really great and good, but not to this degree where you're, you know, you're pulling in, when you do the law of attraction and your thoughts are this way in the negative, these are all negative, then you're pulling in the negative, what you don't want to happen. You know, you're thinking about that, so that's what your vibes are sending out to the universe, right? So the others of you that, you know, I'm picking up on is, you know, that you have your heart set on, you know, all these fantasies that you want to happen with this partner, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, and they're in the reverse here. Okay? So that's going to ring true for some of you Tauruses. It is the Queen of Pentacles. Could be, you know, gender doesn't matter. It could be somebody that's not at the Queen status yet, excuse me, the King status yet of Pentacles, which is like having everything and having enough money to help everybody else as well. But it's a high status of wealth. So it's either for some money that's not, you know, coming in the way you want it to, maybe too much has gone out, or it's going to be a partner that, you know, is just not living up to your expectations, your dreams and wishes according to the way you are planning them to be. Okay, there might have been some letdowns. All right, so we're going to move on to your partner's energy that they're coming in with. And I do have another pentacle here. It's the Page of Pentacle. And this is representing your partner, your person. And it's also Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This person looks like they're starting out on a new venture, a new learning of skills, a new path that they're going into, one where they see the end in sight, and it could be way down the line, but they're seeing their end goal. They know what they want, you know, and they have their eye on the prize of what they want to do and what they want to accomplish, and they're moving toward that. Okay, this is a really great card to get when you want to, like, go back to college, get a degree, or go out and do an apprentice program, get some kind of skill that you can use to grow your pentacles, your money. It's a great card to get. This could also be indicative of, for other of you Tauruses, that this could be that your partner's acting like a page in offering you their heart, their love, that they're giving to, like they're there, they want to give you love, but it's at like a really immature way, so it's not consistent. They have some to give you, but you know, it's more like a immature way of loving. They're not going to meet all your needs, but they'll meet some of your needs, that type of thing. So if you have like these big dreams and goals that you want to come true, these wishes, you know, it would be hard for somebody that's coming in with the Page of Pentacles, if Pentacles is representing their heart and their love in this particular situation, for them to, you know, meet those expectations without you feeling like this, right? Okay. Now, between the two of you, your energy, oh, wait, I needed to do a clarification on your person. Okay, so let's do a clarification on the Page of Pentacles. And I got the Judgment in the reverse. Also got the Seven of Swords in the upright. Okay, and I also got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So let's see what we have here. So the Judgment in reverse with the Seven of Swords being right next to it, I almost feel that your partner is not really worried about reconciliation. Almost, maybe they're telling you that they want to reconcile, or that they want this commitment, this Ten of Pentacle commitment. the family life, the full-on commitment, you know, making promises. Meanwhile, the Seven of Swords is indicative of, you know, them not really being all the way truthful about that. So I'm getting, you know, maybe you've had a falling out with this person, with this king or this queen of pentacles in the reverse, a falling out with this person. You know, this is all earth. So far I've gotten all earth for your partner. I do have, with the swords, I do have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here. But mostly it's all Taurus, Capricorn, and Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So, yeah, with this Ten of Pentacles here, you know, it's like I'm promising you, you know, that someday, baby, we're going to get together, and we're going to get married, and we're going to have kids, and we're going to live the family life that you want. Everything's going to be the way you want it. But, you know, these two cards are telling me a different story. These two cards are telling me that maybe they're not so sure that that's what they want to do, but maybe they're saying what you want to hear for right now. Now, I want you to take into consideration that this reading is for February 1st, which I know that it's well past. I think today is the 8th of February. You know, I mean, they might be telling you that, you know, they want to reconcile, but this could be that, you know, they change their mind later on. This is just a reading. It's not going to be for all. It's a general reading. It's not a personal reading for each Taurus person, or those that have planets in Taurus. But it shows me that this person doesn't really know what they want, or they're intentionally saying what you want to hear. It's going to be around in that ballpark. Okay. Now, what's interesting is you both have the Nine of Pentacles representing both of your energies. Okay. Now, the Nine of Pentacles pretty much represents, you know, a singlehood, really, being single. Both of you, but, you know, being single comfortably, being happy single. So I don't know if some of you Tauruses don't want a commitment, or, you know, if you're happy being single and you just want semi-commitment, something like that, where you're single but you're not really married. It's not a kind of commitment where there's marriage. Okay, so let's do some clarifications on the Nine of Pentacles. I got the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. So some of you Taurus may have a lot of earth in your chart that this is resonating for. Okay. You know, it shows coming together and starting a brand new start in a relationship. But then it also shows, you know, the Five of Pentacles is there as well. So it shows a little bit of trouble in the relationship, and it could be financial trouble. It could be that one person, either you Taurus or your person, is feeling a little bit left out in the cold right now, is feeling kind of left behind, ignored, maybe not given as much attention as one would want, as, you know, your desire might be, Taurus, for that relationship. But I am showing that, you know, a start, you know, coming from being single and happy, you know, and then you went into like a brand new start in a relationship. It shows here with these two, with the Ace of Pentacles and then the Three of Pentacles, right? A relationship forming and coming together. But then it shows that maybe you're having an out right now. Maybe it's just a temporary problem that you're having. It could be an argument, maybe somebody left the house. It could be that you separated around this time. It could be that you're together, but you both have different ideas on what that means. What together means. You know, you both might have a different idea on what does it mean to be happy together. One person might need more love and attention and wanting to talk more, and another person might just be happy sitting there, not saying much and just watching TV and not really communicating much, or playing like a team spirit and, you know, and activities, helping to cook, or, you know, playing games or whatever, game boards or Xbox or whatever your thing is that you like to do. You know, you just kind of feeling one person. I'm not saying it's you, Taurus. I'm just saying one person is kind of feeling. And with you, Taurus, with this card here like this, it's leaning more toward you. That it would be you would be the one that's feeling the Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Now they could feel it too. It could be both of you, because that does represent both of your energies here. But they might just feel it for different reasons than you do, and you just don't know it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do your energy first, Taurus. You got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Knight of Cups in reverse. You got the Princess of Pentacles, more Pentacles. And you got the Six of Swords in the reverse. Do one more card for clarification on that. Knight of Cups in the reverse. I got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. Emperor in reverse. Those were behind that one. Okay, so let's see what we got here for your this is representing your desires. I don't know if I said energy again over here. I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to say this is Taurus's desires. Okay, so you're desiring you don't want to leave this relationship. You don't want to call it quits on the relationship. I get the feeling that you're waiting for this person, but I also get that you're pulling your love back, which, you know, isn't a bad thing if they're not giving you any love. I mean, it does show the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So somebody is, you know, this could be also somebody, you know, hiding their feelings, you know, really loving someone and wanting to rush toward them, but stifling themselves, making themselves pretend like, oh, I don't care about him, you know, I don't care about her. I'm not gonna let them see that I really like him or her because, you know, the way they're acting. You know, I'm not gonna do that. But I also have that you don't want this relationship to end. You're not willing to walk away from it. And I see that you still want this relationship to grow. You still want it to go forward. You're waiting. I get the feeling that you're waiting for things. You're waiting to try to figure out. Your desire is to figure out what's going on and how you can turn this I want to say ship around. How you can turn this relationship around to where it's moving in the right direction. Okay? That's what I'm getting for your desires, Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to do your person's desires, and they have the Seven of Cups. Okay? You have the Seven of Cups too down here when I got your energies. Now they have the Seven of Cups for their desires. I'm going to do clarification on the Seven of Cups for Taurus. Clarification on the Seven of Cups for Taurus. Seven of Cups. What's going on with Taurus's person? They have Seven of Cups. One card flipped up. What is it? It's the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so that's... Well, let's get two more cards out before I start giving a reading on it. Okay. And then they got the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay. One more. Hangman. Okay, so this person, has big ideas. They have a lot of things that they're thinking of that they want to do. Okay, they have a lot of things either on their plate that they're trying to accomplish, and so they're juggling, you know, in their mind, in fantasy, like, you know, there's this I can get or do or want, or we could have this together. They are thinking of you, Taurus, because I do have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here. So it's showing that, you know, they're not thinking in their desired situation here. They're not totally thinking as a single person. They're thinking more of a person that is in a commitment. Okay? They do know that either this person came out of like some kind of heartache that they're still getting over, or they know that you are hurt by someone that you had in the past. And then I'm going to give a third scenario, and that would be that that they know that they hurt you and that you're coming out of that. Okay, so it's going to be one of those three. Either a previous partner hurt one of either of you, or this person you know, wants you to heal, is their desire. It's in their desired position that they want the Three of Swords to be healed. Okay, and they do have the Hangman here. So it's like they're on hold waiting, like they're not rushing forward or anything toward making anything come true or anything to happen yet as far as your relationship goes. See, they do have these desires here. They have all these desires they're looking at. And then they have, you know, thinking more along the lines of somebody that's wanting commitment, you know, wanting to heal those wounds. And then they have, they're on hold waiting. So it could be them on hold waiting to heal their wounds. If they were very badly hurt in love before, they might be a little love shy as far as, not love shy, they might be a little bit love committal shy, you know, to commit. Maybe they're worried, or they still have to heal. Maybe they have trust issues. It could be. Okay, because they do have the Hangman there. It's like they're not doing anything right now. And you probably feel that because you got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, you know, they're not doing anything. This person's not doing what making you happy. Okay, so let's look at the blocks for you, Taurus. You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse for your block. February 1st through February 15th. February 1st through the 15th. Why does Taurus have the Ace of Swords for their block? Taurus have the Ace of Swords for their block. Oops. Ace of Swords. Okay, you got the Death card. And then you got the Hermit in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. You have the Knight of Cups in the reverse here earlier in your desired position. Now we're in your blocks. Okay. So you have the Knight again in reverse here. Okay. So you're being blocked. You're stopping yourself. It's like, I feel like it's self-imposed. Like you're stopping yourself from running toward this person and just, you know, letting them know how much you want them and love them. It's like you're going through some kind of transformation here with this Death card. Learning maybe a transformation of some sort. Everyone's going to be different. This represents Scorpio. The Death card does. So you could have Scorpio in your chart, or this person could, or rising or whatever. You know, I mean, it's almost like it's self-sabotage, because I feel like you're lying to yourself, Taurus, that, you know, you're telling yourself, oh, I don't need this person. You know, I don't need their love. I don't need to show that I love them. And it's all like, you know, like you're fooling yourself. It's like a transformation that the universe is putting you through, to maybe be more honest with yourself. You're blocking yourself. So you're going within. You have the Hermit card here, but it's in the reverse. So you want to go in and you want to figure out why you're lying to yourself, but remember, this is all in your block position. So all these cards you're being blocked right now. Okay, so your transformation, the Death card here, and wanting to run toward this person, you know, you're self-sabotaging yourself. You're not learning right now from it. Maybe some of you are, but the cards are telling me that, you know, you're kind of being held back from it. And, you know, you're probably not telling yourself the truth about the situation. And I think you're so much in your head, Taurus, that you can't really even go into hermit mode. You know, you have to be kind of like self-reflective on the inside. And I think that because you're so in your head with the negative thoughts and the worries and all that, and the depression and the anxiety, that I believe that it's hard for you right now you're being blocked from like even going within. To some of you, it's not that you can't do it, but it's probably just harder right now for you to do it. It's not as easy as it normally would be to self-reflect. Okay, so I'm going to look at your partner's blocks, and I do have Justice in the reverse. Okay. So why does Taurus's partner have Justice in the reverse for their blocks? Justice in the reverse here. This could be a Libra. You know, it could stand for some kind of a court date or documents. This person could have some Libra in their chart. Okay. Just getting the feeling I have to do this. Okay. So I got the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So Justice in the reverse, this person probably feels that they're being misunderstood, or they feel like they have the Seven of Wands here, so they're kind of like guarded because they don't feel like they're being looked at or treated, not just by you, but this is a love reading, right? Maybe they feel that some of you Tauruses, it'll apply to, that they feel on guard, like they're being unjustly judged, if that makes sense, okay? They do have the Hierophant here. Remember, this is in their block position. They do have the Hierophant here. you know, the card that speaks of commitment. And so they're being blocked from, you know, thinking of committing or committing, talking about it. You know, maybe some are finding it more difficult to talk about. They feel like their passion right now, I don't know what's going on. They're feeling guarded. They're feeling like things are not going in their favor. They feel unjustly accused or unjustly judged or unjustly, something's not, you know, going the way they want it to go. So they're on guard. And they have the Ace of Wands in the reverse here. So they're kind of losing passion because they're being blocked, right? This is all in their blocked position. They're feeling blocked as far as feeling like they can move forward in the relationship is what I'm getting. It's like they feel stuck. I'm getting a stuck feeling with that Seven of Wands. Okay. This could stand for a Libra, like I mentioned. You know, it could be somebody that has one of you Taurus's partners could have a Libra rising or a moon, and it could be making them emotionally upset with the Justice in the reverse. If they have like a Libra moon or their Venus in Libra, it could be making them have like turmoil over it. Okay, so I feel like they're being blocked from showing their passion to you, talking about commitment, and so they're guarding themselves because they don't want to get hurt. Okay, that's what I'm getting for your partner. Okay, I'm going to look at your outcome, Taurus, and it is the Six of Wands in the reverse. Which I know I've seen that card here somewhere. Is it your partner? I could have sworn I've seen the Six of Wands in the reverse. I'm not going to go traipsing through everything. Okay. Okay, why does Taurus have the Six of Wands in the reverse for their outcome? Six of Wands in the reverse for Taurus. Okay, I got the Ace of Swords in the reverse here, and I got the Four of Cups, and I also have the Princess of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So you're feeling kind of like, you know, things are not going in the right direction the way you want it to, for sure. Okay, you're feeling kind of like, you know, you don't really want to talk about the relationship maybe to even other people because you're not feeling very proud about the way things are going with this relationship. It's like you don't want a lot of attention put on you right now over this situation. Like I said earlier, you're kind of like lying to yourself a little bit. To some of you Tauruses out there, won't be for all. Kind of lying to yourself a little bit, you know, trying to tell yourself, oh, I don't really love that person that much. You know, trying not to look at how much you love this person and how much you want to run to them and tell them, you know, that you love them and want them. You have the Ace of Swords here. Again, not communicating the truth to yourself or to the other person. Princess of Wands in the reverse, not following your passion, you know, and the Four of Cups, you know, not feeling happy about what's being given to you as far as, you know, love. Like you're not getting enough love or the kind of, I take that back. What just came through, you're not getting the kind of love that you want from this person. So you're not feeling that great about what's going on so far in this relationship. Okay, like I said, things can change. You know, planets move, people's perspectives, opinions change. But for right now, tonight, when I'm reading this about you, whoever this is resonating with, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm seeing very much so that, you're not wanting to communicate to this person or to other people or yourself even about this relationship. Admit to yourself that this relationship might be not going to succeed. You might be telling yourself like, oh, it's not going to succeed. It's failing. I'm never going to get the kind of love I want. My cups are never going to be filled. You're kind of just, not happy with what you've gotten from it so far. I mean, you might have been happy at the beginning, but right now you're not. And so you're losing your passion for the situation. You're trying to turn away from your passion for this person. It's all for self protection, right? Because you don't want, none of us do. None of us want to hurt. So you're protecting yourself by not looking at it square in the face and saying, I do love this person, and I'm going to go find out, or I'm going to communicate very clearly to this person and seek answers. Maybe some of you have tried to do that, and this person, with their on guard blockage here, told you to get back. They didn't want to talk about it right now. We'll talk about it later, or now's not the time, I'm not in the mood, something like that. Okay, so they got the strength for their outcome. So this person could also have Leo. It's a Leo card. Got their moon in Leo. Rising sign in Leo. 8. It's an 8 number. It's a powerful card. The strength card. The universe usually gives you the strength card when you need it for getting over something, right? Or getting through something. And they did have that 3 of Swords in the reverse, trying to get over some kind of hurt. So why does Taurus's person have the strength card here for their outcome for the love reading for February 1st through the 15th? Okay, you have Justice in the upright. And you have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. One more card. I'm just going to take it. All right, we have the King of Swords. Well, your partner's coming out as their result that they want very clear and concise communication. They've gotten the strength to want to communicate very clear and concise about the situation. Okay, so there's hope coming. They're feeling more justified in maybe approaching you to talk about why the relationship is not stable, why you're not, why things are not being stable between the two of you. So they're coming. It looks like they're going to be willing to talk, Taurus. And like I said earlier, they did have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person, is coming across like, somebody that is not single when they were they're talking to you in their desired position. They're desiring to be in a commitment. Now, that could be now they want a commitment or in the future, but they do want commitment eventually. So it looks like they got a really good outcome for you, because if they want to communicate very clear and concise, guess what? That's going to make you happy, because that's what you're wanting. You're wanting this person to address the issues and come forth and come clean with. So you may be getting some answers from this person from now until the 15th, and today is the 8th. So, or you may have already gotten some clarity, since this reading is from February 1st to the 15th. Some of you have probably already gotten some clarity from them. Okay, they're feeling justified now. They're feeling more like things are on an even balanced scale of give and take, that nobody's going to attack them. They feel safe now to approach the conversation with you about your relationship and how things are going to move forward, to turn this card into a successful stable commitment foundation. Okay, this is the Four of Wands, means a really stable commitment. So very good. That was a very good outcome, Taurus. I wasn't thinking it was going to turn out really great, but it did. For them to come forward, because that seems like that's what you wanted on your side. So it seems like, now don't forget, this could be vice versa. So it could be that you're the one that they're wanting more communication from, and they're wanting more answers from, and then you finally come forward. But for right now, the way I read it, it's your partner, Taurus, that was holding back on not wanting to, that they were making you like this. Okay, don't forget you got the Wheel of Fortune too working in your behalf. So use that energy, use that major arcana, what the universe is giving you. So what you go after should come quite easily to you. Okay, so do keep doing the law of attraction. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and thank you so much for visiting Tarot University. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and I enjoyed doing this reading for you this evening. Bye-bye now.